Hi, my name is Mary Armour and I am the President and CEO of Bonheur Children's Hospital. We have built a brand new, big, beautiful Bonheur, but what's most important is what's on the inside of it. And on the inside, we have heard from our most important customers, the kids and the families, that art was very special to them. We wanted to have a place that was full of whimsy and fun. It was inspirational and educational at the same time, a place where kids and families could celebrate with each other the joy of art. To make that happen, we knew we needed some very special people to help us get there.
My name is Linda Hill.
My name is Diane Papazan.
And Mary, I guess it was February of 2009, said, can we just meet about something? And I know what she had up her sleeve.
So when Mary sent me an email and said, would you be interested in being a volunteer to work on the art?
She was talking about this fabulous new hospital, and she was so excited, and she said, would you mind overseeing the artwork?
I'm also an artist, so this was just a perfect match. I thought, well, you know, Larry did bricks and mortar, maybe I can fluff it up on the inside.
I mean, when I heard about the different departments, and I saw the passion as we toured in the staff, it just seemed to me that there was this level of excellence that I didn't know about, I hate to say, that needed to be reflected in the art.
It started with a school project, a contest for school children to enter. We had over 3,000 entries, and we narrowed it down to over 250 pieces. All the 3,000 pieces were fabulous. I mean, it's incredible what a child can do, and especially if you say, create something for a child who might be sick, or this is for Bonheur, and they just responded terrifically. I smiled all day long looking at them.
We wanted all the kids in the region to have the opportunity to submit their art. When their hands are on a piece of art and they're creating something, they're actually thinking, what can I do to make somebody feel better? How can I put a message on my art? You know, I'm sorry you're sick, I hope you feel better. So we wanted to engage the community, the kids, so that they would have that give back opportunity.
So the second effort we made was a call to artists in the community to give proposals for community artwork, where we would hire an artist to work on a community project. And the proposals were amazing, just amazing. We have art that has whimsy to it, art that's comforting, art that's fun, art that is wow. So I think the patients, family, and staff will be very surprised at the quality and the funness, the whimsy of the art we are putting in the hospital. One in particular was to go back to her neighborhood where she grew up. She wanted to go back, take the children of that community, give them throwaway cameras, and let them photograph things that they saw that were good and things that were bad. And then she's combining those in a work with their art, and then taking crushed bottles that she's found along the way, some liquor bottles, some negative things, to cover up the blight and make the happy part show up. That's a community project, and it involved wonderful kids.
The approach was to start with some major public art installations just to anchor certain high-profile areas. So once we sort of identified what those needed to be, then you just start showing them the spaces, and you start seeing them interpret it. We heard over and over, this is for the children, this is for every child. I want this to be here for every child. Bonheur is a gift to the city of Memphis.
A lot of the art that we're doing for the hospital, we thought about as you might have a one-time visit to Bonheur, and you see a piece of art, and that would be your remembrance, hopefully a happy feeling. Second, maybe be patients that are there for long periods of time. These are the families that we want them to revisit a piece, see the layers and layers that they might uncover in that piece. You'll go up to, for instance, there's a work by an artist that's made of crayons. You might look at it first and just see a picture, and then upon further investigation you would see it's made actually of crayons, and then you might take the child back and count crayons. I mean, there'll be many returns to that painting.
So I think it was just a matter of just talking to everyone, finding out who are the artists here that you feel would have a heart for children, because nothing was bought off the rack. Everything that you'll see in that hospital has been a custom, site-specific commission.
Art in a hospital, and especially a children's hospital, is a new concept. And Mary was very forward thinking in doing this for the children and the staff and for the city of Memphis. This is a fine collection of art. Much of it is local art.
We really had a strong desire to keep this regional. And that was just a concept and one of our goals. But it turned out that there is so much talent here. It was so easy to achieve.
It just confirms what we already know. Memphis has a great art base. And I think it's just wonderful that we can show this collection off as what Memphis has in art.
The driving force, I think, was just envisioning what would it be like to be a patient or a family or a visitor or a nurse or doctor, or staff, housekeeping. We tried to imagine each one of those people would want their world to be like. That really led to our signature piece in the lobby, putting the child on a pedestal so that if you walk in, you're a child, this is not another building that your mom or dad or grandmother brought you into. It is for you. It is a place where children are exalted. And that, I think that became sort of the beginning desire, was to deinstitutionalize.
They're doing lots of studies about art and healing, and we know that it is. I mean, just the process of making art is healing. But I think what we'll see with this art is that some things that are not measured technically can be measured by mothers and dads and staff that see art comforting a child.
It never lost anybody's sight that it was going to perform a role, that there were people here who may not have chosen to be here, and their eye needed a place to land other than a blank wall. And I think everybody really devoted themselves to thinking, my art can serve a purpose.
That was our idea, was to engage the patient, distract the patient, comfort the families, and provide joy.